Good morning, everybody from beautiful Hawaii. Today we're streaming live on YouTube, and I'm driving up the beautiful southeast side of the island, which is my favorite side of the island. So enjoy the ride, and I'll comment on what you see out there, narrate a little bit. So if you ever come to Hawaii, feel free to check out the video and or even check out our tours, danielshawaii.com. We have a local tour company here, private and semi-private tours, so only small groups. So feel free to check us out on danielshawaii.com and come on tours with us. Or if you just want more information, check out our YouTube channel. Please be so nice and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's get the tour started. Right now we are driving through Hawaii on the southeast side of the island. Beautiful little town here. Straight ahead, let me adjust the camera just a little bit. There you go. Straight ahead of us, you know, behind the signal there, you see the mountain. That's actually the backside of Hanauma Bay. And Hanauma Bay, some people say it's the best spot to snorkel on Oahu. I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far. There's other snorkel tours on the island where, you know, you get picked up in Waikiki. They take you out on a boat to the west side, and you actually swim with dolphins, with turtles and all that. And Hanauma Bay is nice. If you've never snorkeled before, I can definitely recommend it. It's there's not a lot of waves. It's easy. They have all the gear, snorkel, fins, goggles and everything. They have everything there. So it's definitely a good spot for snorkeling if you're a first timer. So then I can recommend to go to Hanauma Bay. For everybody that's a little bit more advanced, you know, you've snorkeled before, or you're even a diver, then Hanauma Bay is probably not for you. The reef is pretty much dead because there's thousands of people that are going to Hanauma Bay every week. And even though everybody has to watch a video about wildlife and what not to do on the reef, and especially do not step on the reef, everybody steps on the reef, so it's pretty much dead. Kind of sad, but that's how it is. Let me go over here just real quick because there's cops everywhere today. To the left here of me, this is Cocoa Head. Sorry. This is Cocoa Head, and there's a friend of mine. What's up? Yeah. My friend Daniel, he rents out snorkel gear. So if you want to go to Hanauma Bay, the parking lot is full early in the morning. And so that's why there's traffic here, because people are trying to get into the parking lot, but then they have to keep driving. So you will see on the right hand side the sign that says parking lot open, but a lot of times, especially during the morning, it's closed because there's no parking. Whenever it's closed and there's no parking, my buddy Daniel that you saw there at the Hawaii Lookout, he helps you guys because he has a favorite turn on the island. So here, this is my favorite. It's green, but there's a lot of brown in there already. So during summer, the sea down there, you can here during summer is in the summer, as we have during our winter. So that's why I personally think that the winter is the best time of the year to come and visit. Sorry, I gotta have breakfast. And I even made a video in my YouTube channel, 5 reasons why now is the best time to visit Oahu. So check that out. It tells you exactly why I think the winter is the best time to come and visit. Done. Breakfast done. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just sitting in traffic here, which is not usual. On our tours, we actually passed by this part of the island way earlier. In Hawaii, actually in Honolulu, is horrible traffic around here. Unfortunately, Honolulu made it into the top 10 when it comes to the worst traffic in the United States, which is ridiculous because Honolulu only has about 370,000 people that live there. Other cities that are in the top 10 are, for example, New York, LA, San Francisco, Chicago, Detroit, you know, all those cities that are major hubs. They're in the top 10. You know, the infrastructure is actually not bad. We do good. Here we are, beautiful Hawaii. So we are now still in the southeast of the island. It's really nice today, really hot out there today. But yeah, since, you know, we have nice Mercedes luxury vans with Daniel's Hawaii, so even on a hot day like this, it's very convenient, it's very comfortable in our vans. We take we take a max of 7 passengers on the at Eternity Beach, or some of the movies that were filmed at Eternity Beach, for example, Pirates of the Caribbean Part 4, they filmed over there. 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, and then From Here to Eternity, which is a black and white movie, and that's actually where the beach got its name from. At least, you know, the American tourist name, that's Eternity Beach. And now here we are passing by Sandy's. Sandy Beach is one of the most dangerous beaches in the United States, and I'll just drive through here, even though there's a little bit of traffic and we're gonna have to wait a little bit. But I want you guys to see Sandy Beach. Sandy Beach is a very, very vicious beach, and you can see here when you look at all the signs up here at the lifeguard stand. This is definitely not a beach for tourists. This is not a beach where you can hop in the water and just good morning. This is definitely not a beach where you can just hop in the water and take some waves. This is a very vicious shore break that we have here. Very powerful, and you can see some of the waves that are coming in right now. Look at this beauty over there. So there's definitely really big waves coming in, and this is definitely not for beginners. And to be honest with you guys, I always tell everybody on my tour not to go in the water over here because it's just too dangerous. People die out here all the time. So please do not go in the water at Sandy Beach. Feel free to check out the beach. Feel free to check out the local boys and local girls surfing and bodyboarding. It's good for that, but please do not hop in the water here. People die here. People get severely injured. We have a lot of neck and spine injuries. Yeah, a reason. All right, going past Sandy's here. Going past Sandy's. On the weekends, you can see how crowded it gets here. It gets crowded because it's a popular bodyboard spot. And especially the young kids, or you know, like the college kids, they love to hang out here, surf or bodyboard. And right now here to the left we have a meeting of whatever, I don't know what it is. They got food, I can tell. So that looks nice. And then here, look at this bench. Don't you want to sit on this bench right now and just stare at the ocean? Isn't that beautiful? Going on. This was a quick detour over past Sandy's. And now we are heading further east. Yeah, traffic, like I said, it's pretty horrible. Too, so you know, everybody. Kailua, which is another nice beach that we have on the east side of the island. Really nice to hang out there. We do have an outrigger canoe race there today, so that's why I'm making my way over to the east side of Oahu. What else is there to say? Oahu is the third biggest island of the islands of Hawai'i. Biggest island is Big Island. Second biggest island is Maui, and then the third biggest island is Oahu. But we have by far most people that live here on this island. More than 900,000, I think about 970,000 people that live here on the island, out of 1.7 million that live in the state of Hawaii. So yeah, definitely a little crowded over here. All right guys, so we're now passing by Hawaii Kai Golf Course on the left. So for all you golfers out there, here is another golf course. We have 20 golf courses here, and there's one of them. Like I said, about 20 golf courses that we have here, and it's kind of sad because we use more land for golf courses than we use for agriculture. Well, that's one of the reasons why everything is so expensive here, because you know, we have to ship everything, we have to bring everything to the island. We do have local farming, we do have local agriculture, and there's actually They actually have quite good products, but it's just not enough to yeah, provide enough food for all of the island. Straight ahead now, this is the Makapu'u Lighthouse Trail. Maybe you can see the trail in the mountains over there. There's a little trail that goes around Makapu'u, and it's an easy walk. I wouldn't even call it a hike. It's an easy walk around this mountain or this hill, and then once you're on the other side, that's where the Makapu'u Lighthouse is. And then the Makapu'u Lighthouse, you don't get super close to it, but it's a nice lookout that you have there. So this is the Makapu'u Lighthouse Trail. Bring plenty of water, because it gets super hot and there's no shade. Sunscreen, don't forget sunscreen. Oh, look at the parasailer up there. See that? Yeah, so now we are passing by Makapu'u Lookout. Makapu'u Lookout, I have a video about Makapu'u Lookout where I tell you more about the lookout. Check out the video in my YouTube channel about Makapu'u Lookout. Look how beautiful that is over there. Then President Obama recently bought that house, this mansion over there, that used to be the mansion or the house where Higgins and Magnum would live. Yeah, President Obama grew up here on the east side, and he went to school in town to Punahou School, a private school that we have here. And from here he moved to Chicago. That's where he met Michelle Obama, and the rest is history. Now we're driving through Waimanalo, and the beach is on the right. And let me hold up the phone real quick. So the beach is on the right. Look at this, how beautiful the water is today. The beach is on the right, and then the mountains are on the left. There's the mountains. Look how beautiful the mountains are here. So yeah, if you have a house here, you know, with the mountains as your backyard and the beautiful beach here as your front yard, I mean, life can't be that bad, huh? Can it? Well, unfortunately, some people that live here are not as fortunate as you might be, or as I might be. So we have a homeless community here, and you will see the homeless community in just a few seconds. We will pass by them on the right hand side. Unfortunately, Hawaii has the biggest or the highest rate of homeless people per capita in the United States. It's very, very sad. There's different reasons for that. Look over here. There's different reasons why we have such a high homeless population. One of the reasons, and I asked a friend of mine, and she works with the homeless, and I asked her, why is there, you know, why are people homeless? And she said, well, it doesn't really matter where you go to. The number one reason is always drugs. So a lot of people have, or you know, some sort of addiction, and that's how they end up on the streets. Here to the right, this is our homeless community that we have down here in Waimanalo. And this is actually one of the smaller ones. We have very large tent towns on the west side of the island. So this actually here is one of the smaller homeless communities. Another reason, or another thing that happens out here in Hawaii, because of the high cost of living, there's actually families that live in those tent towns. So dad goes to work in the morning, the kids go to school, mom stays with the tent to make sure that nothing gets stolen. And so they do have an income, but it's not enough to to rent a space, and that's, you know, that's really, really sad. Yeah, on the right hand side, this is all still Waimanalo. Waimanalo is actually one of the longest stretches of beach that we have here. I think it is the longest stretch of beach that we have here on Oahu, with more than 7 miles. And it's a beautiful beach. Tour companies are not allowed to stop there. So if a tour company tells you, oh yeah, we're gonna go to Waimanalo, that's either they're lying or they're breaking the law. So just make sure, you know, I mean, it's your call if you want to be a part of it or not. But so you're not allowed, as a tour company, you're not allowed to stop in Waimanalo. Let's look to the mountainside. It's a little nicer over there than just parking cars. The neighborhood here is very diverse. Why is it so diverse? So that means that, you know, we have people that have a lot of money, and we have people that are less fortunate, but they all live in the same neighborhood. How is that possible? A lot of the land here down in Waimanalo is part of a project that's called Hawaiian Homestead. The Hawaiian Homestead project helps Hawaiians, or gives land back to the Hawaiians after the United States stole it in the first place. So if you're at least 50% Hawaiian, you can put your name on a list, and if your name comes up on the list, you are eligible to get about 3,000 square foot, if I'm not mistaken. And so the government will give you 3,000 square foot of land down here in Waimanalo, for example, or there's a lot of Hawaiian homestead on the west side. So they will do that, and then you can lease the land for 99 years for $1 per year. So it's quite cheap, and all you know, and then you can buy a house, you can build a house on that property. And the number one reason why you get such a property is not because you have a lot of money. It's because you're more than 50% Hawaiian, and that's why the government gives out this land. So that's why you have a very diverse neighborhood down here in Waimanalo. So you have people that you know, are Hawaiian and that have a lot of money, and then you have Hawaiians that don't have as much money, and they're living right next to each other. Yeah, the mountains back there are really, really pretty today. And you can see, and you will see that a little bit later, I will show you again how the clouds are actually being stuck up there in the mountains. So those are rain clouds, and rain clouds are a little heavier than, you know, just like regular clouds, because they carry a lot of water, and so they're a little heavier, so they hang low, and when they get stuck up there in the mountains, that's when it starts raining over there. Look at the nice car here. That's when it starts raining over there up in the mountains. And this is the reason why this side of the island, the east side of the island, is our rainier side of the island. It is the greener side of the island. You will see that later. Remember how brown it was on the southeast. Now we're coming closer and closer to the east side of the island, and the scenery there, the nature there is a lot greener, because throughout the year we get the trade winds, and they are pushing in the clouds from the east, and so the clouds are being pushed in, the rain clouds are being pushed in from the east side of the island, and then they get stuck up there in the mountains. Let me try to show it to you guys again. Hopefully you can see it. They are, you know, the clouds are getting stuck up there in the mountains, and then it starts raining over there, and whatever rain is left that will actually, you know, cross the mountains and then fall in Waikiki. Waikiki is one of the drier spots, or one of the driest spots that we have here on the island, which is of course good for tourism. Yeah, because you guys don't want to, you know, don't want a lot of rain. So we're still in Waimanalo. To the left is one of the polo fields that we have here, so you might be able to see it through the trees. So there's a polo field. We have another polo field up on the North Shore, and polo is not, you know, it's not a very popular sport here. It's not like, you know, people are totally into it, but you know, it gives the people something to do. And so these are, or this is one of the Honolulu or the Hawaii polo fields down here. To the right, we will pass by Bellows Air Force Station, and Bellows Air Force Station was one of the Air Force stations that was actually attacked and bombed during the attack of Pearl Harbor. So that was Bellows on the right hand side. It is still in operation, so they still have helicopters, for example, that land there, but all the big jets or the fighter jets and all that, they usually start from the Navy base, or start from the Marine Corps base, or from Honolulu Harbor. Driving through Waimanalo. Look how beautiful it is outside today. Waimanalo Elementary School here to the and intermediate to the left, and then see the mountains. You can see how the clouds are getting stuck up there in the mountains. Let me try to give you a good picture of that. See that? You can't even see the top of the mountains. It's so interesting. It's so beautiful to look at. And then even straight ahead, same thing. You can already see how lush and green it is over here. So it's way greener here than it is on the other side. Let's see if I find a Hawaiian music center station here. Definitely not Hawaiian. Why is this even a station? Yeah, sorry that we're stuck in traffic. You can probably, you know, like once the right now it's a live stream, but once it's because we're just sitting in traffic here. So now we are still driving through Waimanalo. This is the very end of Waimanalo. There's a gift shop here to the right. A lot of the stuff that you have there is not like authentic Hawaiian, so I don't usually bother going there, but all right, finally, let's do this. Okay guys, so now we are leaving Waimanalo. Of course there's construction everywhere, and that doesn't make it easier to get around here. So right now we are live for more than 30 minutes for a distance of maybe 6 miles. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. I think everybody gets it, how crazy traffic is. That's why if you want to drive around, please start early in the morning. Otherwise you'll just be stuck in traffic, and nobody wants to sit in traffic during their vacation, right? Yeah, to the right, another golf course. There you go. Like I said, plenty golf courses. Here's the Olomana golf course. Plenty golf courses that we have here on the island, and a lot of traffic too. Look at all this. All those people are going through Waimanalo. That's where we were just stuck in traffic too. Yeah, so I highly recommend not to do a Circle Island tour on a Sunday, because Sunday everybody is out and everybody is going places. So I would recommend Monday through Friday, and then start early in the morning, because that's when, you know, like the regular or most of the people are working, so you don't have to deal with that much traffic. We're not going up to the North Shore, because you can only imagine how horrible the traffic is up on the North Shore, because on the North Shore we only have a 2-lane road, and that's this 2-lane road up on the North Shore goes around the whole island. It's Kamehameha highway, and yeah, especially at spots like Lanai Beach, which is our turtle beach up there on the North Shore. There's always traffic, and that's why on a Sunday I would not recommend going there, because you have the locals and the tourists there and the tour buses, and that's just too much for a 2-lane road to handle. Yeah, guys, so Hawaii, 50th state of the United States, and how did Hawaii become a state? I'm not gonna, you know, give you all the dates and all that detail about how Hawaii actually became the 50th state. Just a little bit of history lesson here about Hawaii. Up there in the mountains, way over there, this is where we have a very, very historical spot, and it is the Pali Lookout. So you can go there and go and visit the Pali Lookout. That's the spot where one of the bloodiest battles in ancient Hawaiian history took place. Back in the days, you know, we had every island had its own king, more or less. We had 7 kings, and until King Kamehameha came from the Big Island, and he wanted to conquer all the islands. So when he came to Oahu, he managed to set a trap up there in the mountains, and so the Oahu warriors, the warriors that were defending Oahu, were facing King Kamehameha, and their back was turned towards the cliff. So King Kamehameha just shoved everybody down the cliff. More than 400 people died up there in the mountains, and that's part of the reason why we have ghosts here in Hawaii, the so-called night marchers. And the night marchers, whenever you hear war drums at night, you're supposed to lay flat on your stomach and close your eyes. Because when you look directly at the night marchers, they will kill you and take your soul. So, you know, those are ghost stories, so you have to be careful. Some people believe in it, some people don't. But you know, it's up to you. So if you hear war drums at night, you're supposed to lay flat on your stomach, close your eyes. Some people say you have to strip down naked and then lay on your stomach and close your eyes. I haven't experienced anything yet, so I can't tell you if I would have stripped naked or not. But that's what people say here in Hawaii about the night marchers. Yeah, if you have any comments on, you know, what I'm telling you guys, or if there is something that you would like to add, please feel free to add this in the comment section, because it's always good to have you guys engage with the video. And if you feel the need that you want to add something, or you want to, you know, maybe I said something wrong, or you have a different opinion on things, please feel free to just put that down there in the comment section. Just put it down there in the comment section if you want to add something, if you want to contribute to the video, because I think it's you know, I don't know everything, and so that's why I'm asking you if you know about places, you know more about the places that we just passed by, or you have a video that you want us to look at, then feel free to post the link there, and I would be happy if you share this video with your friends that are going to Hawaii. Share our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Daniel's Hawaii, and we will make sure that we show you the island here and the beauty of Oahu. DanielsHawaii.com if you're interested in private or semi-private tours. So now we are actually driving through Kailua. Nice little town here on the windward side. They got a couple of nice restaurants here in Kailua, and also nice beaches. One of the famous beaches that we have here is Lanai Beach. Lanai is very popular and got more and more popular over the last years. White, fine sand beach, really pretty. So if you want to see a beautiful beach here up on the east side, make sure to visit Lanai. And now I'm in the wrong lane. Yeah, so Nice little shopping mall they have here. They built a bunch of new apartments that are coming up on the right. So Kailua is definitely a nice spot to check out, to visit. We are going to Kailua Beach, and Lanai Beach is kind of right around the corner from that. So these are definitely two beaches that you should check out. Kailua Beach is also a good spot for kite surfing. So a lot of kite surfers are out there at Kailua Beach. So as far as I know, there's always good winds, or most of the time good winds. So if you're interested into kite surfing, that's what you can do over there. They have a lot of kite schools over there as well, so you can take kite lessons, kite surfing lessons over there. Definitely a good place to check out. Right, guys, what else? Bruno Mars just sold out yesterday, and he announced that there's going to be a new concert. So 2 concerts in 2018, I believe, in November. So he already sold out within hours for the first concert. Oh, maybe a volcano update. There you go. Now I found something to talk about. So for the last month and a half almost now, the Kilauea volcano up on the North Shore, on the Big Island, is very active. So there were a bunch of earthquakes, and those earthquakes, opened up fissures or cracks in the side of the volcano. So now there's lava coming out, and they're expecting more earthquakes over there. So they're expecting it to not get worse, but they're expecting more lava to come out. They're even talking about it might be that the Kilauea might erupt at some point. So it is a big thing right now, and it is dangerous over there, especially if you try to get close to the volcano. Please stay away from the volcano. It's hot, and wherever the lava flows into the ocean, it's I believe it's amazing to see, but you have to be very careful, because the lava that drops into the ocean, whenever that happens, there is fumes that come up, and those fumes are very, very toxic. So you don't want to breathe in those fumes, because you will die. So don't go near the volcano. The cruise ship, the Norwegian cruise line that goes from island to island here, it's a 7-day cruise, and they actually didn't stop for a few weeks on the Big Island, which is kind of shitty, because if you book a 7-day cruise and you know 2 of the days that were actually you were supposed to stop on the Big Island, then you know out of 7 days, 2 days you're sitting in a different harbor and you're not getting to see the Big Island. However, today is June 10th, and yesterday I heard that Norwegian Cruise Line stops at the on the Big Island again. So but still there's lava, there's toxic fumes, there's ash clouds, so please be very, very careful if you go there. Don't put your life on the line just to get a good Snapchat or a great Instagram picture or whatever. So just be careful there. Just wanted to mention that. So now we are in traffic again. Well, awesome, isn't it? So we are coming closer and closer to Kailua Beach, and parking is gonna be a show, because whenever we have those paddling events over there, there's hundreds of paddlers that are coming out there. And by now everybody knows the license plate by heart. So I'll show you a little bit of the neighborhood here. Nice little houses. Kailua got very, very expensive, just like Lanai got very, very expensive over the past years. But everywhere you go here in Hawaii, the prices are ridiculous. Prices for property are so extremely high, it's not even funny anymore. So in Kaka'ako, which is close to Waikiki, a 1-bedroom apartment, one of the newer ones, a 1-bedroom apartment goes for $800,000. That's the cheapest one. So it is definitely pricey if you live out here, or if you want to live out here. So rent, you know, that was if you want to buy something. If you want to rent something, it's not a lot cheaper. I share a house, and the house that I share, I have a room there, which is, you know, maybe 3 times the size of the van, and that is $820 a month, which is already a good deal. But it's definitely an expensive place to live here in Hawaii. Yeah, Kailua, here to the left, let me show you that. Here to the left, the Kailua, this little strip mall that we have here. They have bicycles that you can rent there. They have beach chairs and kayaks and all this kind of stuff that you can rent here at the Kailua Beach Center. It's $130, so just for you guys, if you want to rent something, it's $130 Kailua Road. There it is. Now you can see it. 130 Kailua Road. So this is close to Kailua Beach. They have a little excuse me, mall here. So if you want to rent kayaks or anything like that, then you can just, you know, type this in the navigation, like in the GPS, 130 Kailua Road, and then it will take you right here. Oh, look at those two. And we're still stuck in traffic. just for the gents. There you go, guys. Something nice to look at. Way nicer than the traffic that we have here. So still horrible. Still horrible. You heard it. Free Bruno Mars ticket. Yeah, so Bishop Museum was just what they just talked about on the radio. It's actually an amazing museum if you want to learn more about Hawaiian culture and Hawaiian history. So Bishop Museum is really a really cool spot to go to if you want to learn more about that. It's not cheap by any means, but it's definitely worth it because you will learn a lot about Hawaiian culture and Hawaiian history. So we're almost at the beach. So let's see if we can find parking here somewhere. Oh, he's leaving. Look at this guy. Oh, he's leaving. I'll take that in a heartbeat. This is awesome. Hopefully that works. It should though. Nice. Ah, no! That's the guy that I just let in front of me. I hate you! This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Seriously. I was so kind to let this guy pull in front of me and now he's taking my freaking spot. This is ridiculous. Frick! Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for being nice to people. So yeah, go fuck yourself then. Now I gotta find a new spot. Where can I park? Let's see, we'll find something. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Oh yeah. So here, there you go, there's the beach, Kailua, and they're racing canoes there already. A lot of paddlers out here. So let's try find some parking here, which is probably gonna be a horrible task, but we'll make it happen. All right, guys. I was hoping that I'd find a spot fast. Well, now this guy took it right in front of me, which made me so freaking mad. It's not even funny. Wow, that really upset me. That makes me so mad, something like that. Well, that's how we learn. Never be nice to people, always be a dick. There you go. Let's see if I can find parking here somewhere. Well, at least I'm driving a big ass van, so it's not gonna be easy. Let's see. Nope. Fire hydrant. Yeah, good job. Let's see if we can find parking somewhere. This is horrible. So yeah, so Kailua, we are passing by Kailua. If I would go, if I would keep going on this street, and now there's a crossroad, and if I take a left here, then I'd end up in Lanai Beach. So there's Kailua, and then behind that there is Lanai. Lanai has a nice hike. A nice sunset hike. It's the Mokes. The Mokes, you can hike up there early in the morning for sunrise. Really, really pretty. It's not even that bad of a hike. It's maybe like 20-25 minutes or something like that. So it's a really easy hike. So that's something that I recommend doing for sunset. Very annoyed right now. Very, very annoyed. Oh, she's leaving. Oh, there's a cop. Damn it. And I'm not gonna fit there. Frick. Yeah, so there you go. Welcome to Hawaii. Let's see if we can find something here on the right. Well, let's cruise the neighborhood with me, looking for a parking spot. There you go. It's all shitty. It's all shitty. No, not happening. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna try to park at the school. Looks like this one is open. Maybe she's leaving. That would be amazing. I deserve it. I deserve to have a spot. Good almost morning. Are you leaving? Which one? The gray one to the right? Oh, I'll try it. Thank you. Let's see. Well, we will give it a shot. is horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay, let's see. It's a very tight spot. Okay, let's see if that worked out. Try it. Let's see. All right, that looked good. Perfect. We got it. So we got a spot. I know this video is taking way too long, but now that we're actually here, I'm gonna take you guys to the beach, so we can probably fast forward 90% of the video because it's just me sitting in freaking traffic. Nevertheless, let's get I'm gonna get my shit together, and then I'll take you down to Kailua Beach. And that's at least a nice end for the video. Let's see. I'm still there. What else do I need? This I can leave in the car. Ow! Of course. Let me grab the cable and then the towel. There you go. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take you guys with me. Close the door. All right, beautiful, beautiful day today. It's hot. What else do I need? I got the cable, got the battery, I got a towel. Oh, I got chips. Oh, I bought coffee. See, I gotta bring the coffee that I bought. Hold on a second. Okay, so let's do this. So, mein Lieben. Let's grab my coffee. See, I want to grab my coffee first. Okay. Some coffee for the crew. Yeah, I'm just got here. Yeah. Already the next guy waiting for a spot. Here I am with my paddle, coffee, and we're going to the beach. And now, of course, I lost the chips. Fuck this. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the chips. Freaking horrible. Yeah, now we are in Kailua. It is freaking hot today. It is a beautiful day. I mean, look around. Beautiful blue skies. And we're heading towards the beach now, Kailua Beach. And already a lot of friendly faces that we see here. That's better. Alright guys, so heading towards Kailua. Look how beautiful the flowers are and palm trees and everything. It's definitely a beautiful neighborhood over here. Yeah, and I'm glad that the school actually opened the parking lot, because otherwise we would have been circling freaking beach park for hours. And the funny thing is, every year is the same thing. I'm paddling for a while now, and it's every year the same effing thing. Every year they're circling for hours. There's, you know, a lot of people that are trying to find spots, and then, but whatever, it is what it is. We finally found a spot, so that's really cool. I'm excited to go to the beach, hang out with the guys from Anuenue. Anuenue is a outrigger canoe club here in Hawaii, and outrigger canoe and outrigger canoe racing is a very traditional sport. Back in the days, the Hawaiians used those outrigger canoes actually to go from island to island. We do that every once in a while for different races. It's a pain in the butt, let me tell you that. It is exhausting, and the fact that they did that way back on canoes that were way heavier than the ones we are using today is actually amazing, that anybody would do that once, well, more than once in a lifetime. because it is exhausting. So now we are heading towards the beach. Oh. Yeah, let's get you guys to the beach so you can finally see some sand. You can finally see the ocean, and that's, you know, the reason why we came here in the first place. So I'm gonna take you to Kailua Beach. Sorry it took so long, guys. Traffic was really bad today. I was actually hoping that it wouldn't take longer than 30 minutes or something, which it surely, you know, usually shouldn't. But you see, there was just traffic everywhere we went today. So sorry about that. Sorry for you know, the long video. But now you see what Hawaii is like, you know, on a Sunday. So like I said, I wouldn't drive, I wouldn't circle the island on a Sunday, because it's just, as you can see, a pain in the butt. So now we're coming to the beach. Let me show you the beach here. There you go. Now, see, it's worth it. Got it. Look how beautiful the sand is here. There you go, Kailua. So this over there is one of the canoes that we're racing. Actually, it's a koa canoe made from koa wood, K-O-A. Very, it takes a long time to grow, and then I don't know why they're dancing, but well, you know, they're having fun, good time. So I'm gonna head over there, walk along the beach with you guys a little bit. Thanks for being so patient with me today, and thanks for coming with me to Kailua. So finally, beach. Yeah, so it was a long journey to get here, but we finally made it. And look how beautiful the water is. Look how beautiful those canoes are. All koa wood canoes. We got a unicorn there, and the water is beautiful. The next race is about to start. You see a kite surfer back there. There's the outrigger canoes that we have here, and now it gets really crowded. You see all the paddlers. You see all the clubs are down here. You see a nice ass on the beach. So yeah, so it's a beautiful day. Look at the beautiful canoes here. So here are some of the bigger clubs that we have. Mine is actually really small. So, and we're usually way on the other side, so I'm not gonna take you all the way, but just to give you like an idea of what's happening when we have those events here. Oh, look at her playing in the sand, nice. So yeah, really cool events. Lots of families here, so it's really nice. All right, guys, so thank you so much for your patience today. and I hope you had a good time. Oh, big wave. Woo. Save the coffee. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the live stream and I was able to give you some good information. Take it easy and aloha.